What up? What up? Thank y'all for watching. Um, this is actually another video. I tried to send a comment and let Miss or Mr. Madison V know that I'm gonna be doing a video on a specific topic. So she commented and said, and this is from the video I did a few days ago. Another terrorist makes it out alive. Definitely, when I put thought into like what I type on each video. So there's at no point where I'm not necessarily like really thinking about what I'm entering. I want to make my face bigger, not to be narcissistic, but I just kind of want to make it bigger, just so you guys can actually look at me. Well, not that big. No, it's not working. It's not working. Alright, we're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna be talking this. Pretty much, I'm gonna be talking this whole video. So it's not really if you want to watch an actual video and you think you're about to watch it, no, you're not about to watch it. But watch to the end, and you'll kind of see a little bit more details, a lot more information that I have been privy to, or that we weren't privy to, that we know now. And I'm kind of doing this like off the dome. So this some of this stuff may be things that I've already talked about. I can't say for certain, but what Madison commented, she said the reason they don't show the full video is because the MSM, don't know who that is, doesn't want you to know he was defending himself while being attacked. She gave me a link to a GIF. Then she said, "You got most of the story right," which I expected. I try to be as like the least amount of bias as possible. You know, it offers a nice sequence of events. So I tried to click this because I was like, I want to check out the video. It may work now. Nope. The video has been moved to violating YouTube policy and violent graphics. It's pretty graphic, not surprised. Anyway, so then she gave me a GIF, which I'm gonna actually use this, for some background, so we can discuss this. Maybe not. R.I.P. man, Chadwick Boseman, man. R.I.P. bro. Fucking love you. This'll do. Okay. So I want to be, like I said, I'm not. I don't want to pick a side, because one thing I realized about like life in general is that no one ever wins if you can't convince someone, or at least help them meet you halfway. Okay. So no, and that's just, it is what it is. No one will win. I try to remove that. I can't. I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, and what I say about that, like, is okay. To continue, no one wins. So my thing is, there are a few things that I understand. As soon as I saw this video, saw it probably maybe possibly the same day that I dropped this video. Very possible. I watched it at least 16, maybe 20 times. I watched it a lot. So I'm fully understanding like what occurred seconds before. Okay. Of course, I'm not sure what happened 5 minutes before, or even I am not sure what took place, specifically in the days before. But there is video footage about the 17-year-old kid, which I think is an important factor, walking around with a rifle that we know now as a rifle that was not registered, because you can't have a gun at 17. And if I'm incorrect, somebody hit the comments and let me know. Um, yeah, I really wish I could make this bigger though, man. So, yeah, here we go. Yeah, that works. Yeah. So, um, which we know now that, if, yeah, hit the comments, let me know if I'm incorrect about anything that I'm saying, okay? So I immediately, when I saw the video, my first thought was he's gonna get away, okay? He's gonna go to court, he's gonna get out of jail, he's not gonna be charged with anything, he's not. Um, and this was based off of that simple fact that even as the video appeared, he was defending himself. Um, um, there you go. He was defending himself. And with that language, I just think it's entertaining. Like, it's just funny to think about, like, the perspective of people, depending on what that perspective is aimed at. You get what I'm saying? The individual that the perspective is aimed at. If you're asking the question, is this boy wrong? If you're asking the question, is the individuals that are, I guess, beating him up, attacking him for, let's just say, for no reason, okay? I cannot answer the question for either or, but what I can say is, at any point when an individual comes to a state with a weapon and crosses state lines with a weapon and goes to a rally to defend a building, again, this is what I understand of the situation, that he does not own. Having a gun at a building that you do not own, standing around it, walking around it, already sends a message that I will shoot you if you come near this building. Okay? So let's just start there. None of these individuals have weapons. None of these individuals, and let's not talk about age, y'all. Let's not talk about age. 17-year-old kid. He's a 17-year-old man, okay? In the state, in many states, most states, you can go to jail for the rest of your life. There are people that have done it. The people have gotten drug charges at 17 years old. Okay? So let's not get on age, right? An individual that chose to begin shooting. Okay? I want to paint a picture, okay? And let's just change the location. Let's say me, I walked out. I have a registered gun. I go to a grocery store that allows guns, okay? I walk around with the gun just hanging off of my, let's not even say handgun, let's just say like that, in any legal place, and I walk around with the gun hanging out of on my neck, over my neck, however it's hung, and I'm walking around. Any person that owns a gun, any person that has ever used a firearm understands that there's something that changes when a person with a gun enters a room. The vibe changes, the feeling changes. It takes a person with high responsibility and great decision-making skills to make those right decisions. I feel like I'm rambling, but I am getting to a point, I said that I don't believe he'll go to jail because he's a white. I'm just be frank with you. He's a white male shooting at skateboarders, black people, and protesters, Black Lives Matter protesters. He's allowed to shoot anybody he wants, but a kid in Chicago is dealing with like gun violence and dealing with guns everywhere, isn't allowed to defend himself. Isn't allowed to prepare for situations that can end in the death of his life. I don't want to continue to say, what I want to say, but this started because Jacob was shot in the back, if I'm not mistaken, 7 times. What is this war that we're trying to start? Isn't a life important? Isn't that the end result? I started off this conversation to say that, like, I have to expect people to meet me in the middle somehow. And I definitely do. But isn't the value of life important? That's it. There should be no other conversation. There should be nothing else. And if you understand that the value of a life is important, then you need to understand it in your own home. What would you do for your child? What would you do for your daughter? What would you do for your grandmother? What would you do? What would you do? Now be empathetic, and as simple as hard as maybe it could be, is to be empathetic and understand the way people feel. I gotta stop this. We're running over time.